So what is meant by increment and decrement operators? Increment and decrement operators are mainly used for to increment your current variable value by 1. And decrement operator, it will reduce the 1 in the current value. So increment operator is a plus plus operator. What is meant by plus plus?
Increase one.
Increase the current variable by +1.
So current value will be incremented by 1.
1.
Decrement operator means so it
Current value
-1.
subtracts the
Current value.
the current value. That's the increment and decrement operators. So this increment and decrement operators, you can use only on the integers and the characters only. Not on the doubles, not on the booleans, not on the strings. Please remember this, okay? So let's go and see quick practice on this. And then we can see different programs. So there is a pre-increment and post increment. Pre-increment means first it will increment
And then print.
then it will participate. Basically, the difference will come, both will increment the value. When this difference will come is when these numbers are participating, in this variable is participating in the expressions, that time the way it, so increment is going to be different. So even decrement also, this is the pre-decrement, this is the post-decrement. So now this is the one, can you observe here? 10 plus a. So what is going to happen here is, so first a value 5, okay? Then, so here, first this will increment, the incremented value will participate in this calculation. So to execute the second statement, first value of a is incremented to 6 because a value 5 plus 1, 6. That 6 will participate in the sum of 10 plus 6. So 16 you will get in the B. Then a value will be 6. So after this statement, a value is going to be 6. But if you observe this, a equal to 5, this is the pre-increment. But here b equal to 10 plus a plus b. A plus means this also increments, but not now. After this calculation is over, then a value will change to 6. But first a value only will participate here. What is the a value here? 5, right? So 5 will go and participate in this calculation. After calculation, this output is stores in the B. Then a value will update to 5 plus 1, 6 will become. So after this calculation only a value will update. This means post calculation, the a value will be incremented. So this is the pre-incrementation will happen. The a will get updated automatically. So that updated value will go and participate in the calculation in the expressions. So that is what you need to understand. Other than that, nothing here. So let's go and see a few examples. Then we'll go to loops quickly. So increment and decrement operators. So simply you declare a variable int, so number equal to 5 and int x equal to number plus, all right, I'll just do this 10 plus. So I'm doing plus number. Okay, so before increment number value plus number now what is the x value? Plus x increment, so number value. So execute this. First it is a 5, the next value is going to be 16 and number value is going to be 6. Okay, same, you do that int a equal to 10, so int b equal to 25 plus a plus plus. So this is the pre-increment, okay? So this is the post increment. Post increment. So here you can print these values. Before post increment a value a, so b value is b, and after post increment a value is, so let's see now how it is. See, this is the before post increment a value 10, b value 35, because so 25 plus a value 10 only, but not incremented. So after that a value change it to 11, 10 to 11. So this is the how you can so see this code. Next, so if you want a decrement also you can practice same way. Int I equal to 5 and int say equal to 10 plus minus I. After pre-decrement, z is plus j. So before pre-decrement. So Just execute this. See that before pre-decrement I value 5, and after pre-decrement j value is reduced to 10 minus 4. So the 10 plus 4. This is the 4. 5 minus 1 4. So 10 plus 4 14. So then I value is going to be 4. It reduces. So this is how you can use. Other than that, we don't want much, here. You don't need to spend much time here. So don't worry. Let's move on to now. Loops. So what is meant by loops? Why do you need loops? Loops are used in any programming language to repeat a specific block of code until a certain condition is met false. So if the condition is meeting false, so then until that, before that condition becoming false, the loop will continue. So code will repeat, same code will execute multiple times. If the condition is true, the same code will repeat. So that is this while loop concept. And so here we have any loops. Any loop is same. Why do you need loops, and what is the importance of loops is, suppose you assume that you want to print 1 to 10. How can you print 1 to 10? You assume that there is no loops, okay? How can you print 1 to 10?
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
10
Order. Till
10 times it will write.
Not statement.
Without loop, we will write 10 times, sir.
Increment and then print, write this system.out.println 10 times.
Right? 10 times you have to write. If there is 100 to print,
100 times.
times.
it's a too heavy, right? Code is, number of lines of code is increasing, right?
Yeah.
So there is no optimization here. So how we can optimize this code is basically to optimize code, and only one time you can write the print statement, but you can not only print statement, any code that is you want to repeat in number of times. In order to write, instead of writing that many times, you can write only one time, keep it in the loop, and you can iterate it. How many number of times you want to iterate it. So until your condition met false. So that's why loops are going to help you to optimize your code and easily, and that will give you very quicker solution. So that's why we have a loops, while loop, do while loop, for loop. There are 4 types of loops we have. So while loop, do while loop, for loop,
Or each loop.
there are 4 types of loops we have. And so while loop basically allows you to execute a code repeatedly until condition is satisfied. So if the number of iterations is not fixed, you don't know how many iterations are there. And you don't know number of conditions, but only just condition you know. So number of iterations you don't know, but only condition you know. Such cases you can use this
For loop.
so while loop. If the condition only you know, but you don't know the number of iterations, better go for the while loop. So while loop is also called entry control loop. It is also called entry control loop. And so this is the while loop syntax: while, condition, curly bracket, starts and ends. So here curly bracket starts and ends. This is the body. If this condition is true, this body will execute. So firstly the condition will be evaluated. First, this condition will be evaluated. If it returns true, then the body of the while loop will be executed. In the body of the while loop, the statements contain an update value. So this here, you will get an updated value. So that updated value will go and again go to condition. Again, it will check the condition. Every time you will get a new updated value in the body. That will be passed to condition. The condition will be evaluated every time. So if the condition returns false, then the loop will terminate. That means it won't enter into this body. So that's a while loop, how it works. So first you will initialize. So what number onwards you want to start. So you will initialize with this local variable syntax. Then you can use while bracket condition. So in this condition, you are going to use these conditional operators. So greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to, and some expressions also must return a Boolean value. So whatever the expression you write, that should return a Boolean value for us. So that's this while condition. So while loop. So you write inside the while loop logical statements, and either you will write increment and decrement operator. So are you getting any confusion here? When to use this less than or equal to, when to use greater than or equal to, when to use plus plus operator, minus minus operator in the body? So do you have idea with, so when you will get, when to use this in the this condition, when to use this plus plus operator? So when to use this one, when to use this minus minus operator? No idea? Okay, let me give you the trick. So if your initialized value is a small number and you are going to iterate till the max number, that you know that ascending order. In ascending order, always use less than or equal to symbol in the condition place. So first this variable you will take, right? That variable, then less than or equal to the max value. So till what you want to go, that you write later after this less than or equal to after. In the body, always use plus plus operator if it is in ascending order. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
So when to use greater than and minus minus operator. So your initial value is the bigger value. And you want to decrement till 1 or whatever it is, the lowest value. Then you take in the condition greater than or equal to, and you decrement the value. Because so you are starting with a bigger value and you want to go to smaller value. Till smaller value, how you can go? If you reduce 1, right? So then only you can go there. That's why the value always, this value should be greater than the lowest value here. Great lowest value here. Then you decrement every time value to decrement the value to reduce the value, max value. So that is the, so we think this is the loop. So first your cursor will come to, so here the condition place it will come. If the condition is true, the code inside the loop will input. If the condition is false, code inside the code outside the loop will execute. So that is the main concept. That's the one simple example. Let's go and see that. So print 1 to 10. So how to print 1 to 10? 1 to 10 is ascending or descending order?
Ascending.
Ascending order.
So ascending order means your initialized value is always
1.
1.
and max
0.
value?
10.
Max value?
Is 10.
10. So then what in the condition, what you need to use? Less than or greater than?
Less than equal to
Less than or equal to. In the body, use the plus plus
I
operator.
plus
So you initialize int
I.
iteration I equal to 1. That means you are initializing the I value with 1. Then while I value less than or equal to 10. So less than or equal to 10. And you print the value. I'm printing the I value, just I plus, and this comma I'm printing. Then I'm incrementing the I value by 1, I plus plus. Close this, close the loop. Loop is started and close the loop here. First, how we will execute this? So let me show you very simple example there. Okay, simple program I will just show you. I'll take in the main method only, okay? So int I equal to 1. This is the initialization. Next, what is that? Condition, while I less than or equal to 10. Even I want to 10 also. That's why equal to I used. If you don't want to 10, so do you need to use
Less
a
than.
equal to?
No, I less than 10.
Remember that. Okay. Then I just want to print. So I don't want to print ln, I want to print. So I plus, and I can give, if you want comma, you can give comma. Otherwise, you can give slash t. So that's just a tabbing. You have a tab in the keyboard, right? That tab is represented by slash t. Now what will happen? I will print, then tab will press. What will happen?
Yes,
Put some space.
space.
Some space. So after this I value, after one space you will get. That's the meaning of that. Then increment the I value. So what is that? I.
I plus
Plus
plus.
plus.
Now, let me execute this. First, you need to write at least one iteration you practice like this. So then you will get a better idea how loop is executing. First check. So what is the, so I value 1.
1.
So here. So you replace I value with 1. Then
Yes.
less than or equal to, what is the value?
10.
10. Is it true or false?
True, sir.
True. So true means what will happen?
It will print the
True.
statement.
It will come to while body. So what is the first statement?
Print I.
So what is the I value currently?
Answer.
Hmm?
One.
Answer.
1 will print. Then space will print. Then, so here next, what is the next statement after this print statement?
I plus.
I plus
I
plus.
I
plus
plus
plus.
plus. So let's execute I plus plus. So I plus plus means you have to write I equal to I plus 1. So what is mean by I value? I value, what is the I value currently?
1.
1.
1. So now I value change it to
2.
2.
2.
Now after this I value, so the new value you got it. So where the cursor will go? Cursor will
While
go to
condition.
While.
condition place. So you write this. Now what is the I value currently?
2,
2.
sir.
2 less than or equal to 10. 2.
2.
So comes inside. Now system.out.print I value will print to 2.
2.
Then space.
Space.
Then here. So I equal
2
to.
plus
So
1.
what is I value currently?
2
2.
plus
2 plus
2
1.
plus 1.
3.
3.
So now you got a 3. It will go up.
Condition.
3 less than or
3
equal
less than or equal to 10.
then that is true.
True.
So comes inside and the I value will print. What is the current I value?
3, sir.
3.
3. So 3 will print. So now I value will change now. I equal
3
to
plus 1.
3 plus 1, 4.
4.
So now here it goes and check the condition. Every time, once you get a updated value, check the condition. 4
4 plus
than or
1
equal
equal
to
to 10.
10.
Condition is true.
So now it will come here. 4 will print. Currently I value 4. That's why 4 will print. Then space will print. Then it will come here.
4 plus 1, 5.
So 4 plus 1,
Equal to
5.
5.
Now it will go here. Condition it will check. What is the I value currently? 5.
5.
5 is true and comes inside 5 will print. And so I value will update
I equal to 5 plus 1.
5 plus 1, 6.
Equal to 6.
So again it will go here.
Check the
Six.
condition.
6 less than or equal to 10.
10. That is true. And comes inside 6 will print, space will print, and then it will come here. So I equal to
6 plus
6
1.
plus 1, 7.
7.
And here, so
7.
so now 7
Less
less
than
than
or
or
equal
equal
to
to 10, true. Comes inside 7 will print. Here I value will update. So I equal to 7 plus
plus 1.
8. Now goes here. So 8 less than or equal to 10, true. And
8 will print as
print.
space.
And then equal to
8
8
1.
plus 1, 9. Now go here. Nine less than or equal to 10, true, and comes inside 9 will print. Then space and here, so
9 plus 1 10.
I equal to 9 plus 1, 10. So then it goes here 10
Less than or
equals to 10.
True.
So and 10 will print. So it goes here. I value will update to 10 plus 1, 11. So then here, so 7 less than or equal to 10. True or
False.
false?
False.
False. Then it won't go inside the loop.
Exit.
This is the how loop will execute. Very good.
Yes.
So can you write quickly for the 10 to 1? Can you print?
Yes, sir.
Quickly paste in the chat. Ten to 1. So the beginning part is you have to start with a 10. And till 1 you have to print. So what operator will come here?
Decrement.
No. So here in the condition, what operator will come?
Greater than equal to. Greater than equal to.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
You
sir. It's a
write that. So
decrement.
even if you make mistake also, you write like this. I want everyone write like this and send me that. Without that, don't send me. You write each and every iteration and send me that.
Okay, sir.
You will do later or so how it is. It will take time for you. We'll continue other thing. You'll take up an exercise, okay? Take up an exercise.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
So Java infinite while loop. Infinite while loop means see that int I equal to 1 while I greater than 0 system.out.println I plus plus. So why it is an infinite loop? Can you anyone tell?
I is greater than 0 always.
I greater than 0 always. That's true.
Yeah.
So because there is no chance, because you are incrementing the value. I value already started with 1, no? And you are incrementing every time. So that's going to be greater than 0, right? There is no chance of becoming false here.
Yes, sir.
So that's why you will get this loop will go to infinite loop. And this one, another one, while true. So you're hard coding. The condition is hard coding with the true. There is no chance of becoming false here. And this also goes for infinite loop. So can you tell me how many times this loop will execute? Nikita, can you execute? How many times this Java will print?
Less than.
First, where you need to start, madam? First, to follow the process. First, what you will do? No idea?
No, sir.
Devi, you want to explain?
Yes, sir. It will print 2 times, sir.
2 times. Why are you saying like that, madam? Can you execute from the beginning?
Sorry. It will print
Why
only
you
one
are
time.
telling hurry, madam? Why? Explain the code.
While I value is 1, sir. I less than or equals to 1 exactly for 1, sir.
I less than or equal to 1 or true. How do you know, madam? I less than or equal to 1 or true?
Sorry, sir. It will only 1 time it will print, sir.
But you are not executing the code. You are not explaining the code. What can you tell me exact how you are executing this code? Gayatri?
Sir, my I value is 1, sir. It's not exactly not equal to 1, so it will pass, sir. It will like keep like
This is how I explained now, madam. That's how I explained the code for you just now.
while I value is 1, sir.
You're not
So
coming
I
from here. You're staying here only. I equal to 1. You're staying there only.
no, sir. While loop is, sir.
Where is the while loop? Execute while loop, madam. What will happen here, madam? In the while loop, what will happen?
I value is 1, so I less than or 1 less than or equals to 1. It will not print. So
1
it
less
will
than or
come
equal to
like
1.
so it will be false, sir.
1 less than or equal to 1 false. Then
Sir,
you are
can I try once again?
You're exiting now, madam. Then how it will print Java? If it is a false, means it won't come inside, right?
Yes, sir.
Then how are you saying it is going to print Java one time? 1 less than or equal to 1. What is the output, madam? Shravani?
Sir, can I try once again?
Yeah, try,
Sir,
madam.
Sir,
problem.
first here int I equal to 1. So in while condition I less than or equal to 1. It may be less than or 1 or equal to 1.
Now
Or
what is the answer here? No, you need to what I told you. I value, what is I value currently? You replace, madam. Replace and write. What is the output? You need to tell that output.
1 less than or equal to 1. Here I plus plus. So 1.
Why are you jumping, madam? First, without getting the output of this, why are you jumping? What is the one, this output? What is this output? 1 less than or equal to 1 output. What is the output?
2, sir.
2. God.
Sir, can I explain?
Go ahead.
First, we initialized I value equal to 1 in the first statement. Next, we return while condition, that is I less than equal to 1. That means I equal to 1. 1 less than equal to 1. It goes to true block. So we can enter into the block statement. There we will print system. There we will print Java because the condition is true. After that, I plus plus. It means 1 will be incremented. It becomes 2. Again, it will check the condition 2 less than or equal to 1. It becomes false. So we cannot enter into the inside the block statements. Only one time Java will be executed.
So did you understand Nikita and Devi? That's how you need to explain this. This never going to give a 1 or 2 or 3 or 4. No, madam. This will give always Boolean value. That's what the basics, madam. I told you conditional operator if you use, you will get a Boolean value only. Can you go to our data types, madam? Then what I did here, madam? Why you didn't consider this here? Nikita? Why you didn't understand here then? Then why you didn't ask here? Did he tell 1 less than or equal to 10 is returning what?
True.
That is what you are missing to tell, and you are telling 1 less than or equal to 1 2. You are saying not 2, madam. He said true, true, true Boolean value. This always returns here Boolean value only. The conditional operators always returns a Boolean value. This is all basics, madam. Basics, why you are missing, I don't understand. So where I covered these basics? Do you know where I covered this, madam? Data types I covered. Huh? And you are now in the control structures. That's what the problem here. People won't read, when I explain that. See, madam, what I did here. This conditional operator, see that how quickly note we have written. If we use conditional operators between numbers, the result will be Boolean value. The same concept I used here or not?
Yes, sir.
Now I value 1 less than or equal to 1, always you will get a Boolean value, madam.
True.
True you will get. The condition, this point, I don't know why you are missing this point. What is this point I told you? If the loop returns true, that means this one, madam. This is the one. If this returns true, then only it will come to body. Then first statement. What is the first statement here? Print statement. After print statement, what is the next statement? I++. Not necessary always print statement. Whatever statement it is, it doesn't matter. You write 1,000 lines of code here. It's okay. Line by line code will execute if the condition is true. Is this clear for Devi? And you're not able to explain, madam.
Yes, sir.
Because of basics. The condition you have to tell very clearly. The condition returns true or false. You have to tell. The condition is true. That's why cursor is coming to while body. Then first statement is a print statement. So print statement I value will print. Then I value will increment. The latest I value will take, again cursor will go to condition. This is how you need to explain. Go and refer video one more time. You need to explain tomorrow, madam. Okay, now who wants to try this program now? Explanation. Gayatri, can you explain this?
Sir, first int I is equals to 2 is executed. In that I is equals to 2. Next we are going to while loop. In while loop we are checking I value. If 2 less than or is equals to 20. 2 less than or equals to 20 is true. Then we are going to the block. Print statement will I plus 2 plus comma is executed. In after that I into I, 2 into 2, 2 into 2 is 4. Then 4 is going to the, again we are going to the while condition. We are checking 4 is less than or is equals to 20. The condition is true. We are going to the block and we are executed from 4 and comma. Then I into I. 4 into 4 is 16. 16 we are going to the while condition. 16 is less than or equals to 20. The condition is true. So we are going to print the 16 and comma.
Hmm.
Again 16 into 6, some
256.
256. We are going to the condition. 256 is less than or equals to 20. It is condition is false. So we are blocked. We are
We are
to
not
the
going
end.
to. We are not going to enter into the
Print.
while. We are not going
Yes.
to enter. The cursor doesn't go inside. If the condition is
Yes.
false,
We are going.
cursor doesn't enter into the body.
No.
Remember that
Okay.
point.
Exit the block. Will exit the.
Or while loop, it will exit the block and it will come to here. So this curly bracket, after it will come cursor. If the condition is false, it will jump to this line.
Okay.
Good, Gayatri, very good.
Thank you. Sir.
Only Gayatri, Lavanya, and Shravani, these three people will understand. What about others? That's how you need to explain, guys. If you explain like this, and you are well understood the loops. Okay. Fine. So let's go to do while loop next. Tomorrow I'll write the more programs. So do while loop. So what is a do while? So we understood the while loop, right? We understood while loop. What is do while loop? Do first and check the condition later. But in the while loop, what we are doing?
First, we are checking the
First, check the condition.
First, we are checking the condition,
condition.
then code is
Mhm.
executed, right? But in the do while, first code will execute. At the end, condition will be checked. That means before condition becoming false, at least once your code will be executed. This is the exit control loop, we call this. While loop is a entry control loop. Do while is a exit control loop. So are you clear on this while loop and do while loop difference?
Yes, sir.
In the while loop, first condition is checked. If the condition is true, while loop body will execute. In the do while, first body will execute, then
After
condition will.
Condition.
So that's the main difference. So if you get that difference, that's good enough. See this. So first code will execute. Code inside the do block will execute. Then condition will be checked. If the condition is true, again cursor will pass to do block. If the condition is false, it will exit the entire do while loop. So that is the main concept. If you see here, can you see here? First initialization, then do the code, and then the while loop. While condition, semicolon. See, condition is at the end. You are checking at the end. But this is not the main scenario. I'll show you the main scenario. So here also infinite while loop you can write. Initialize, do, system.out.println 1, I. So I'm just printing the I plus plus, while I greater than 0. I greater than 0. So this is going to be infinite. Okay, this is going to be infinite. It's going to be an infinite loop because, right, I greater than 0. So I value, here it is incrementing. So first 0 you started, 0 greater than 0. So here it will change, right? So it will keep going. So that's it will. This is wrong. You have to give a 1. Okay, 1 you have to give here, not 0. 0 greater than 0 exits here only. So this is the 1 you have to give. 1 greater than 0 true. So then it will increment the I value. So comes here, the code will execute, and 2 greater than 0 true, and so on. So it will keep moving, and so that's why it will go infinite loop. And here also, So the while condition is true. So that's why it will go infinite loop. So these are just any exam you are writing, this kind of small programs they will give, but that's okay.
The do while loop will execute at least one time, right, sir?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. Before becoming this false, this one time all the statements will execute. Then condition is checking, right? If the condition is true, again one more time cursor will pass to do block. If the condition is false, it will exit here itself. So that's I'm giving a simple example. For example, you are entering multiple numbers, okay, from the keyboard. You want to sum all the numbers, and you will select. You want to add one more number. If you say yes, again the cursor will go to do block. See here. So I'm adding all the numbers that you are entered by the user through keyboard, and I'm summing up all of them. Then your choice is you want to add one more number, yes or no. So it will hold this character yes or no. So this yes or no, so it will check. So for example, I want to enter an integer. So then that I'm storing in this scanner class object dot next int method, and you store here. So sum equal to sum plus the value. So this previous sum value plus the value that is entered by the user. I'm summing up. After the sum, I'm storing where? In the sum variable only. I'm assigning to this right side output. I'm assigning to left side. So please understand. If you don't understand, ask me. Every points are important. These logics only you are going to use in the bigger programs. If you don't ask, stop me, right? If you don't understand, stop me there. And if you're not asking, you're the loser. I'm not the one, right? You need to ask, sir, I want one more time. Can you explain? I'll explain that. So then after summing up this value, whatever you entered value, then I'm checking, okay, you want to enter one more number? So I'm saying yes. If I press yes, so yesterday I told you, this string object, this scanner object dot next method. So this will give you string, right? String dot caret of 0. You're entering either y or no, right? Or yes or no, you will enter, right? So anything you enter, what is the first character? Caret of 0 means in the yes, what is the first character?
Why?
In the no, what is the first character? No. N will get. So if you enter first, no, y you entered. Instead of yes, you entered y, or capital Y or a small y. What is the first character in this string? Y only. So that's why 0 we are giving, 0 index. That means in this string, get the first character. So that character will fetch, and I am storing in the choice variable. Then while the choice equal to y or choice equal to capital Y, then you go back and controller will pass to this do block again. So this do block again, it will execute. So that's how the code will execute. Okay, that I'll show you tomorrow. This one, and another one more is there. The guessing the random number. So you need to guess the random number. How can you guess the random number? So that I'll show you tomorrow. These programs, we'll write all these programs. Then we'll move on to for loop. Okay, tomorrow we'll finish the programs quickly, and then we'll move on to for loop. I'll write all the programs in the while loop and while and do while loop. You write them, same programs you write with the for loop. Okay, that will help you. Okay, any questions? Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.